Hi, everybody. This is Lee Bryant, your PCTA president, and I'm going to go over a few things today to start the year off. And I'm going to periodically be giving you updates on what's in your contract, stuff you should know that maybe you don't. You can find a searchable copy of your contract at pcta-pespa.org. Go to pcta-pespa.org, contract on the bottom of the front page. You can click on it and it is searchable. So if you want to know about lesson plans, type in lesson plans. It'll pop you up on the pages that talk about lesson plans. All of the written parts of the following are from your contract. This is going to be looking at Article 27, pages 44 through 46. Your principal has the obligation to follow the contract. If they don't, contact the office at 727-585-6518. All right? We're going to be talking today about meeting schedules because it's something that needs to be done at the beginning of the school year. From the contract, each school site will create a working subcommittee comprised of the principal or the principal's designee, the faculty representative for PCTA, and 2 additional staff members, one selected by the principal and the other one selected by the faculty representative. So who should be on there? The principal, a designee, the faculty rep, and somebody else from PCTA, I would say. Wouldn't you? Now, the reason is you're going to develop by the close of preschool each year, a planning time schedule to address the number of types of mandatory meetings held at the school level. It has to be done by the end of preschool. So you need to be on it. You need to get started. The written plan will be submitted to the instructional staff to be voted on by secret ballot. All right? So the staff at the school has to vote on the meeting calendar by secret ballot. You cannot be pressured one way or the other because it's going to be by secret. It has to be approved by the majority of the staff voting. So whoever shows up, if 50 people show up and vote, it's got to be by 26 people to approve the meeting schedule. If there is no approval of a meeting schedule, that's a separate part from what we're going to be talking about today. Your plan submitted has to have the names of the 4 committee members that worked on the plan, the school start and end times for the teachers and for the student day, a calendar showing all the mandatory meetings, and 1 day a month for a voluntary union meeting free of any conflicting meetings. Union meeting free of any conflicting meetings. So, August, better have a PCTA meeting on it, free of conflicting meetings. September, better have PCTA meeting on there. I would pick the day and run with it every month. Second Tuesday of the month, first, third Monday of the month, whatever. Pick a meeting and stick with it. October, PCTA meeting. November, PCTA meeting. You get the idea, right? December, PCTA meeting, and on through the end of the school year. Now, what is in the meeting calendar? Structured planning, as well as staff and mandatory meetings, are considered mandatory meetings for the purposes of Article 27. The maximum number of mandatory meetings in elementary schools is 8 per month. That's it. 8 mandatory meetings per month at the elementary school level. At the high school level, secondary level, it's 5 per month. No schools can schedule more than 2 mandatory meetings in any given week. Under no circumstances can you have more than 1 mandatory meeting on any given day. So they can't give you 4 mandatory meetings during 1 week and then spread it out through the rest of the month. No more than 2 meetings a week, no more than 1 meeting a day by contract. A mandatory meeting excludes any of the following activities for which a teacher receives a supplement or stipend. If you're getting paid, it's not a mandatory meeting. If you volunteer to serve on a committee, it's not a mandatory meeting. When I was in school, I always served on site and safety committee, but that was something I volunteered for. It also does not include parent conferences, IEPs, and 504 meetings. They are mandatory, but they're not part of the meeting calendar. At the end, and here's your bonus, at the end of every marking period, The 5 work days prior to grades being due will be without mandatory meetings for all teachers. You cannot have a mandatory meeting the 5 days before the grades are due. All right? That's your mandatory meetings calendar. It has to be set up by the end of preschool. It has to be submitted to the county and to the PCTA. And once I learn when your PCTA meetings are, I can start scheduling to come out to your schools, to visit your sites, to recruit and inform our members and get new members. Thank you for your time, and have a great school year, guys.